Welcome, everybody, to TubeBuddy Live. My name is Owen Video, hosting today on the TubeBuddy channel. If you're joining us for the first time, TubeBuddy is the most awesome tool ever. It's the sickest tool ever for growing your channel and having success on YouTube. And I want to invite you guys to check it out. Give it a trial run. TubeBuddy is one of the greatest tools you'll ever experience, and you can try it today for just 1 penny when you visit thevideospot.net/1penny. That's O-N-E, penny. Hey guys, it's good to see you out there today. I see some of you guys logging in from Detroit and other places from around the world that I can't even pronounce. So it's great to have you guys here. I'm Owen Video, and I create channels that make money and earn revenue on YouTube and with Facebook video ads. I'm a YouTube marketing consultant. That is what my clients hire me to do. And I'm here on TubeBuddy once a month streaming an in-depth training, tutorial, or question and answer session that'll help you to achieve the same kind of success that I've achieved with my channel, and hopefully even more success. I've grown my channel to 20,000 subscribers in 3 years. I've generated over 1 million views on my channel, but most importantly, guys, I built a 6-figure business using YouTube. I started a web design company and was posting trainings on YouTube. That business grew to 6 figures, and before I knew it, I was in a place where I was teaching other business owners, creators, and brands how to use YouTube to grow their businesses. So it's good to see you guys out there today, and I hope you'll take the time to go check out my channel. Andrew Kahn says, if you're excited, say yeah. That's right, yeah. That's how we run things over here, guys. I like to have fun. I like to keep it sort of epic, if you will. I want this to be like the greatest hour of your day today, and so I hope you guys came with a great attitude, ready to learn some new things, because I'm going to be covering some topics that we may not have dug into in the past. I'm realizing now, looking at the stream, I have not shaved today, so I apologize if I appear gruff, but I want to give some shout outs. Katie Fries, Air 5 for consistency. Good to see you. Andrew Kahn, moderating as always. Guys, give a big thumbs up or smiley face for Andrew Kahn, who logs in every single week and moderates for the TubeBuddy channel. He's got a great channel himself, and he does great stuff. Muhammad, Just Sonoma logging in again. Tech Stud, Master RV, Valksipu, Biathlon, The Invasion Show, Life Effects, Powerhouse, 25 Supergirls. Guys, it's so good to see so many of you on the channel right now. We've got 46 people watching, and it's because of viewers like you that TubeBuddy is able to grow and provide even better features and tools. Have you guys seen the new channel inlay system? I forget what they're calling it. I just saw it today. But they've now got analytics right on the video page. You don't have to click anything, which is something I've been looking for a long time. So just more reason to check out TubeBuddy. And we're grateful to have you guys. Here. Mr. Kinder Surprise Eggs from Liverpool. Good to see you. Kotzi TV, Epic Cult, Review Mesa, Off Dust. Says, so amped for this. Can't wait to learn more. We're using TubeBuddy right now and talking about upgrading the membership. Well, Off Dust, go to thevideospot.net/1penny, ONEPENNY, and you can upgrade now for 1 penny. And that's a phenomenal advantage there. We got Gord Eisman in the house. Life Effects. I think we gave you a shout out. Not at Firefox. Interesting Funda is asking about the YouTube ad policy. We'll try to get into some Q&A later today, guys. And Beanie Draws. It's 3 a.m. in Australia, and I really should be in bed, but live streams. That is great to hear, guys. Martinek is logging in from Germany. Unicorn Bacon Farts. Thank you. Thank you, Unicorn, for being here. And Unicorn actually joins us a lot as well. So Air 5 for consistency. there. Hey guys, I'm Owen Video, and today's topic, we're going to be talking about off-YouTube growth tactics. That means, how you're going to grow your channel using some non-YouTube tools. And I'm really excited about today's episode because we're going to be talking about some things that you're probably not hearing anywhere else, which, is just kind of shows you, I think, who TubeBuddy is. Is this a company dedicated to helping your channel grow no matter what? But I'm also going to be showing you how to sort of use the TubeBuddy interface as a starting point for so much of what you're going to do to grow your channel. Guys, total success is not far out of your reach. I want you to really believe that and hear what I'm telling you right now. I built a six-figure business on YouTube. It did not take tremendous effort. It did not take 3 videos a week. And I'm not saying that those things are bad. If you're doing those things, they're good. But I want to tell you that it took consistent effort and a plan. I had a plan for my channel. And nowadays, brands are so interested, and companies are interested in working with smaller channels that have loyal audiences. And so even though it takes a little bit, a little bit more of a strategic approach to grow your channel these days, because there are already some big channels out there. There's lots of companies out there, and they're looking for smaller channels that will cost them less to advertise. If you worked with 10 small companies a month, you could be making $1,000, $2,000 a month or more. You don't even need AdSense. So I want to encourage you guys to keep growing and keep building, okay? Success is just one step away, and I want you to set your sights on something that's a little bit more manageable. All right, so if you're thinking about, I got to be like PewDiePie, that's a great goal. But if you can simply get yourself to, 5,000 views on a video, you're in a place where you can start selling your channel. And TubeBuddy is a great tool. You can use the Social Blue Book plugin that's available on TubeBuddy to see what your channel is worth and what you could be charging. So we're going to get started today, but before we do, I want to invite you guys to go over to my channel on YouTube. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And Andrew, if you could post the link for me, that would be great. The link is also in the description box. Go over to my channel and leave a question on my last subscriber live Q&A. We're going to be using the comments in that video to be formulating our content for our next season. All right, and we would love to hear from you guys on that. Of course, I would love to have you on the channel engaging with us. I'm live on my channel every Monday with a live subscriber Q&A. So ask your questions in the comment section below and then subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you get an alert the next time we go live because we do it often and we like to make sure that it's very listener supported, that your questions are being answered. So, today's stream, I'm going to show you some off-YouTube tactics for growing your YouTube channel, because growing on YouTube is a multifaceted approach these days. You've got to be in a position where you're marketing your channel by as many means necessary, right? Like, you've got to Malcolm X your channel is kind of what I say, because he was known for quoting by any means necessary. You've got to take a look at what you have to your advantage and get your channel out there. And today I'm going to show you a short list. I think I've got 7 items. I've got 7 items that I'm going to cover here today. And we're going to go into those things. As you guys are hearing things, feel free to answer or ask questions in the question section. There's a lot of comments sort of happening as we go, and you can use the super chat function. You can use the super chat function to get your question elevated and sent to the top of the pile. And I mention that only because it's harder for me to kind of go back and see everybody's questions. So that's a tool that's available to you. What I want to start with, though, is I want to start with a little bit of training. So if you guys are ready for some training, say, yeah. Let me hear it in the comment section. Let me know that you're alive, guys, because let me tell you something. I'm on my 2nd cup of coffee. Each little tiny cup, okay, 2 big old scoops. I have the Ninja coffee maker. 2 big old scoops of coffee went into this 1 cup. So I'm not only wired, I might be borderline in need of medical attention. So if I do pass out during the show from excitement, somebody please call 911. Does 911 have a YouTube channel? Maybe you could ping them online. We'll see. Crazy Family Show and nerd reviews. Great to see you guys. Air 5 because I love you. Let's get started with today's show. I'm going to go back to OBS, and I'm going to transition back into the main screen here today. So I want you guys to know about a tool here in TubeBuddy. All right, and this tool is the best time to publish tool. So I believe that you can come in here and look at your best. Oh, there it is right here. In your best time to publish. Okay, so it's in the right-hand side of your sidebar here. And click best time to publish. Okay, and what you're going to get a series of statistics up here that tell you, traditionally when you've done well. You had this channel had 982 views on Wednesday, and then on Saturday, 882. So those are both pretty good days. I think a lot that you could be looking at here are what time of day, right? This is happening at what time of day, and look at your swoops, right? Look at right here at 2 p.m. You had a nice little swoop, and then again at 4 p.m. 3 p.m. really died out. That's what time school's getting out. I don't know if that had something to do with it, but it's something to think about. Some lulls in here during dinner time, and then again at 9 p.m. And then we come back down at 8 p.m. So it's an interesting way. It's an interesting way to look at the best time to publish. Now, if you want to learn in better detail how to use this tool, all right, TubeBuddy has got some great training on their website in looking at different ways for you to read these analytics with even some how-to videos, tips, and tricks. What I want to encourage you guys to do is to just take a quick look at it. I want you to take a look at what the analytics are telling you. And if it's telling you, hey, you should be going live, it's great for you to be going live Wednesdays at 3 p.m., then for the love of all that is good and holy, just go live Wednesday at 3 p.m. or whatever, time it told you to do that. Or when I say go live, I'm talking about publish your videos, okay? Believe the analytics and try it. It's not going to do you any good to sit there and second guess the analytics and say, oh, is that really? But I normally update on Tuesdays, and I normally upload on Saturdays. That might be. And what I'm encouraging you guys to do is go with the data. Go with what TubeBuddy is telling you to do. I think it's going to be very helpful for you guys as you continue to grow here. So when you're looking at the best time to publish, the reason that you're looking at that is because it's telling you your audience is active and online. Your next step, right, is to not only upload your video at that time, but then to start going onto other platforms and uploading your video there as well. So that's what I want you to focus on is at that time of day, you're publishing your video. It's all good to go. And then you're immediately following a series of steps to get your video promoted on other platforms. Let's talk about, my favorite platform right now, which is of course, Facebook. And I say, of course, because I'm on Facebook. I have a known presence on Facebook. This is not us live, by the way, on Facebook. You can see I'm wearing a different shirt. But this is my private Facebook group. So what I would encourage you guys to do is post in a couple different areas. Number one, post the video as a post on your own profile or on your business page. Now, there's a lot of advantage in posting on a business page. There's a lot of advantage in posting on a business page. If you have a business page, I would recommend that you do that first, okay? But what I'm going to encourage you guys to do is upload. Well, let's do this. You guys probably already know this. When you share a video on Facebook, when you share the YouTube link on Facebook, you get this sort of ugly little box right here with a play button over your face. And what the algorithm does is it seeks to find, this didn't even pull my thumbnail. This just pulled a shot from the video. So this is not a great way to post your videos on Facebook. Okay, what I'm going to encourage you guys to do instead is to post a video. Is to post your thumbnail. And I keep all my thumbnails in my iCloud drive. Let's see. And then I'm going to encourage you guys to post something that is intriguing, right? So you can see I've uploaded my YouTube thumbnail to the post here. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is come up with some intriguing copy. All right. So the copy is going to be something like, in this particular video, I was talking about how to find sponsors. How to find sponsors for your channel. So I might put something like, this one software could help your channel grow 1,000% or more in just 3 months. New video hits YouTube today. Or I could put view the vid on YouTube. And then you put this. Check this out, guys. Link in comments. Okay? And then you're going to post this. And you know what? I'm going to... Can I change the privacy on this? Yeah, public. Let's just change it to private so that nobody can see it. Okay, so then I'm going to post this. And look at how great this looks as it starts to appear. And I'm going to come back to the stream just to make sure that my audio is good. And if you guys could just let me know in the comments, is audio... if audio is good. It looks like it's good. Nobody's complaining, so we're going to keep going. Look at how great this looks. Just coming back to YouTube here, guys. Look at how great this looks versus that other YouTube link. So now what you've got is you've got a place where you're going to post the YouTube link here, right? And the ugly link can sort of go underneath this. Now, the reason that we do that is because YouTube is not necessarily keen on sending people off to YouTube. Now, to our knowledge, right now, if you put the link in the comments section, you're helping your video to get out there, right? So YouTube is going to see, it's a YouTube link. Let's kind of like put the kibosh on that. They're not going to stop it from promoting, but they're not going to help it promote either. So what you want to do is put the link in the comment section, okay? From here, you're going to click. And I probably don't have a share button right here because it's only on the comment it's only on me. But if this, let's just pretend that this is the video. You're going to click the share button, okay? And you're going to share to your groups. You're going to share in groups. Now, this is a pivotal part of the game here, guys. You've got to be actively joining groups and engaging yourself in groups on Facebook that are not sub for sub groups and that are not like YouTube family, YouTube, YouTube. Come on, what's the word I'm looking for? Like YouTube community groups. You need to be in groups. Like if you've got a cooking show like AK Boost Barbecue, I don't know if you're watching right now. He's got a cooking show. Like he should be in like groups for Southerners, Southern cooking. He should be in groups for families. He should be in groups for foodies and so on and so forth. And that way, when you share your content, okay, you're sharing your content with people that are actually interested in your content and not just in subbing for subbing. Okay, that's ridiculous. And I expect you guys to be taking on a higher level of channel promotion at this point in your growth here. So join a whole bunch of groups. And then here's what you want to do is you want to sort of engage with those groups 3 times before sharing any of your own stuff. What I do is I go into a group and I introduce myself. And I tell them what I do, but I don't say I hope to share my content with you. I just say, hey, everybody, nice to meet you. I'm joining this group because I have a cooking show on YouTube, and I'm curious as to what are some maybe lesser-known recipes that you guys might enjoy. And then people will comment, and you'll comment back. And then what you'll do is 2 days later, you'll go into the group, and you'll find 2 other posts to engage with, and you'll engage on those posts. Finally, the next week, you might post your first video, okay? And that's, hey, guys, I just posted this, but you'll post it on your page first, and then from there, you'll share it into 3 or 4 groups, and make sure that you're changing up your posting copy for every group. That way, members of both groups see that you're trying to treat each group differently and with respect. So on Facebook, guys, I want you to share your videos first on your profile and then share them into groups, and you will drive traffic to your channel that way. Now, I want to show you something else that you can do. All right, I'm going to show you. Let's delete this bad boy. I want to show you the video that I posted yesterday. Because what I do is when I make my videos, I create short trailers for them, and I cross-post these on Facebook, and I cross-post them on Instagram. Now, I do make square videos, so I do edit these differently. And I'll show you guys what that looks like.
You're just dying to know. The fact of the matter is, it's a very simple process, but that doesn't mean it's easy. And when you're able to follow this process, what you'll find is that sales and leads are coming in from your videos beyond.
I know the sound's not great, guys. I know.
Beautiful. And there are only 3 simple steps that you need to know in order to fully capitalize on the power of video.
Watch this.
Sales in your company. I've just created a very high-level tutorial on this very topic, and I posted it on my YouTube channel.
So what I do, guys, is I make square trailer videos, and you can do it a number of different ways. I've also posted sort of like these video memes. I'm gonna go find some right now. Here's one right here that simply take like highlights from my YouTube video, and then I just add the black bars. So check this out.
And new YouTube mobile live streaming app. Hey mom, these guys want me to rock. Can I do it? The first thing you want to do is update your YouTube app. This is the regular app.
So I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing there. Once I edit the video, then I throw it into a square template. I add text on the beginning, on the top, and then text on the bottom, and then I just chunk out the bad parts or the good parts, like the highlights of the video, and then I share that on Facebook, but I share it the same way. First you upload, and then you share into groups. Okay, so I'm going to move on from that, and I'm going to go into step 2, which is sharing your videos on Twitter. Sharing your videos on Twitter is something that's maybe used a little bit. Hang on, I just got it. There's videos playing on there, so I got to get out of that. Sharing your videos on Twitter have a lot of advantages. Now, I tend to mention brands and companies and products in my videos, and I do that strategically so that when I post on Twitter, we can expect to see a response from the company. So, for example, I'm going to go into the comments real fast here and see what we've got in. Matthew Del Toro is saying, where can I find this square template you're talking about? Just go into your existing channel or to however you're editing now and create a square template. Just make it 1,000 by 1,000. All right, so we got cooking with a little spice. I'm looking for like a channel. Andrew, I think it's Owen Video X is my name. Owen Videos is a videographer in Ohio. But thank you for the post. Yes, I'd love for you guys to follow me. All right, so I'm just trying to look for. Okay, so James Lawson Smith is saying square video is 1080 by 1080. Yeah, that's fine. 1 to 1. I use 1,000 by 1,000, but you're good. You're good that way. So I'm just looking for. I see a lot of cooking channels on the show today, guys, so I'm just going to go with cooking channels. And I'll tell you right now, tell me what your channel does in 3 words or less in the comment section so that when I come back and use examples, I can sort of use examples from your channel. Softworker, $5, says, hey, man, nice to have you back. I applied your tips for thumbnails, and it really worked out. Thanks, man. Softworker, so great to hear that, man. I'm telling you, thumbnails are key, and that's why I promote using thumbnails to share on Facebook and not using the video preview. So guys, keep that in mind as you're posting. So check it out, guys. I made a video I made a video that highlighted the features of a company called GetResponse. It's an email marketing company that I absolutely love. And so then what I went into to do here is when I shot it out when I shared it on Twitter, I wanted to find email marketing experts. So I'm in Twitter and I'm using the search function to go email marketing experts. Okay, and what I'm finding is, return path, perfect, 16.1 followers. That's awesome. So I could follow them, and I could put them in, a list. right? I could put them in a list, add or remove from list. Let's see if I have an email marketers list. I don't as of right now, but I'm going to make that. I'm going to make that email marketers list, and I'm going to make it public. And what this does, guys, is whether or not you're like active Twitter folks, what you're doing here is you're creating a list. So what I'm going to do is like copy, maybe I just copy this right here, is copy this, and I'll just make sure that, yeah. So I copied his name right there. I'm going to open up a Microsoft Excel form, and this is not the one that I use, but I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put it right here. Okay, and even better is, look at this. This is what I'm looking for, really, is email marketing experts. And even looking at this list, I know some of these people. So I'm just going to click on this list. And you could go to Google and do this. You can go to YouTube and do this. The TubeBuddy keyword tool. And in fact, if you guys use the keyword tool on TubeBuddy to search for email marketers or email marketing tips and tactics and things like that, then what you'll find is you'll find people that are already in the space that you could be tagging and finding as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this list, and we're going to find some other email marketers, right? So we've got Dennis Wakabayashi. We've got Frank Bria. And I'm just going to click on these. See, it takes me to his website. It's a little bit more work than I want to do. But then over here on his website, I'm going to see the Twitter. I'm going to go copy link address and put it back in here. Right, and then I've at least got his Twitter name. I'm going to make a list, guys, of about 10 of these guys. 10 of these email marketers. Now, if you're making videos on cooking and you're using dishware that's by, see, I'm going to just take his Twitter name down here. I'm going to copy it. And you could be using your keyboard shortcuts as well, right, depending on how your workflow is. And I'm going to make 10 of these, okay? And then what I'm going to do is when my video's ready to post, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to tweet. I'm going to add a photo or a GIF. Now, guys, this is where the GIF animation tool, I would have to add that, I guess, through my own. Okay, so I would have to add the GIF on my own. This is where the GIF animation tool on TubeBuddy really comes into play, because you can upload a great-looking animated GIF trailer of your video onto Twitter. Now, you could make a trailer, or you could make just your thumbnail, you know? You can even, guys, what I'm doing lately is I'm taking my thumbnails and then adding a different background to them, throwing those into a mobile app that I use, adding a video background, and then uploading that to Instagram as well and to Twitter. And it makes my thumbnail into a video with 2 or 3 clicks. And that way I get more views and more organic sharing. But I'm uploading a GIF here. And if you guys want to do this, it's so easy to do here in the TubeBuddy GIF animation tool. And let me show you where that is. You've got the thumbnail generator here, but there's also a GIF generator, animated GIF generator. And guys, the word is GIF, right? Just like giraffe or giant. Anytime the letter I, or typically a vowel, follows the G, then we give it the J sound. So it's not an anomaly of the English language. GI words are pronounced with that J sound. So boom, lay that down in case there's any, lay that argument to rest. So you guys can use the GIF animator. You're going to come back here and you're going to say, these email marketing experts, weigh in. Well, let's just say that you're a cooking channel, and you're going to say, these pots and pans can't handle these beans. Can yours? And then you're going to tag, Frank Bria, and you're going to tag, the other guy that you've been talking to, and then you're going to tweet it out, okay? You're going to develop a list of 10 people, and then you're going to make a post in Twitter like once a day or twice a day, and you're going to tag 2 people in your post. so that you're not going to do the same beans question every time, but you are going to keep it relevant to your video and to that person. So if you're doing a cooking show and you're using a specific panware, or you're using, a baked beans company, then you're going to be tagging other baked beans videos, other baked beans users. You're going to be tagging other pots and pan users or brands. Anything to that effect, right? So that's how I want you guys to use Twitter. And you can be using the JIFF animation tool in TubeBuddy to really dial that process in. All right. So let's go to blog comments. All right, blog comments are a good one, and to do that, I'm just going to go back to my blog, okay? Because this is sort of a tough thing to do. But blog comments, guys, have not gone anywhere. Blogs are still very active in the blogging community, and what you need to do is spend time finding out the top bloggers in your niche or in related niches. This is the same sort of process as we do on Twitter with the email marketers. Now, I mentioned you find 10 email marketers and you space out their tweets over five different posts. You can use Buffer to do that as well. You can sort of schedule that. You're going to be using the same type of approach with the blogging community. So you can go into TubeBuddy here and put like top food bloggers. Okay, and you're going to find some of your top food bloggers here. Let me go to a transition. And guys, if I ever am not on the screen share when I clearly should be, just reach out to me, let me know. And you're going to start to find food bloggers. And these are great because they're food bloggers that are on YouTube. So they may be more apt to share your stuff. So this guy's got, 658,000 followers. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. I don't see a Twitter account, so those things might work a little bit differently. But you're going to find some food bloggers here. You're going to start making the list. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go check out their blogs, and we're going to see if their blogs already have, and it doesn't look like he has a blog. Like his whole thing is food. So let's go to Google. And you're just going to chop, and you're going to find top food bloggers, top food blogs. Oops. See, it even knew what I was saying here. And then I could see. I mean, here we go. Best food blogs, Huffington Post, right? And then you're going to have a list of these blogs down here. You're going to go check out these blogs and see if they have active communities. Oh, these are the blogs. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't really plan this. I just figured I would just go, So this looks like a great blog. And we're just going to scroll down to see if they have comments. So they do. So she's got 2 comments on this blog, right? Which means that they have a community. It may not be the best blog, but this one was, this is recent. So I'd go with that. Sorry, guys, got a little bit of a cough here, and I'm just sort of... Anybody else battling that, 3-week cough? Man, I'll tell you, rarely are there times where I'm more confident the government is testing stuff out on all of us. Can we make them all sick for 3 weeks? But geez, everyone's had this lingering upper respiratory deal. I'll try not to let it affect the rest of the show. I want to continue on for a few more minutes, and then we'll try to get to some questions if you've got them. But look, they've got blog comments here. This is the same type of approach as you're going to use on Facebook, where you're going to sort of engage on 2 or 3 blogs first and introduce yourself to the community. And then just on my blog over here, this is my business website over here. You'll see that most blogs have a place to leave comments. By the way, guys, I do have a podcast on iTunes, and if you like podcasting, it is YouTubers and Marketing, talking about YouTube and marketing, and we'd love to have you subscribe on iTunes. So I've got a place to leave comments over here as well. A lot of bloggers are going to have places to use to leave comments. You are going to want to start ingraining yourself into some of these blog communities. I would go with the same method, guys. Pick 10. Pick 10 of these out. Go leave 3 comments, right? Go say, hey, I'm new on the most recent blog. Say, hey, I'm new to this, new to your blog. I really, really love it and hope to learn more. Then go to an older blog and say, oh my gosh, yes, I did something like this on my channel a few months ago, or just reference your channel, drop a line to your channel. Don't mention, no links. No links for the love of Moses, right? Just no links. Don't even mention your channel name. Oh my gosh, we do this on our channel, and my daughter this and my son that, and make it all personal. And then go back again, right? And leave another comment. This takes effort. This takes work, guys. You're building up trust. And then perhaps the next week, go back to the blog. Leave a comment on your channel. Leave a link in the comment section on one of the most popular blogs that they have. And then get into this habit of being in that community, being the YouTuber that's in that community. I'm guessing some of you guys are out there right now going, oh my gosh, this is too much work. I just want to be YouTube famous. Well, guys, to be YouTube famous today, like you and everybody's mother wants to have a channel on YouTube, you have to go the extra mile and do the things that we did in the very beginning, right? It doesn't change. When I started on YouTube, it was not nearly as crowded. It was, you could argue, easier to have success, but it was the same thing. The people that were watching me were also going to be watching Lazy Ass Stoner, who's a channel, right? And he's got, millions of subscribers. They're going to be watching, Project Life Mastery. They're going to be watching Alex Becker. These are internet marketing channels. This is where I was when I first started in that space. And I had to do things to get above the crowd. So I went out and I did these things. I engaged. I mean, they've been refined. I'm showing you guys the refined process right now. Let me show you a couple other things that you can do to promote your channel. So you're gonna find some blogs and you're gonna go share in those blogs. The other method I wanted to share with you guys is using Medium to promote your channel. Okay, so what I do is I take the first line in my description box. Let's see how fast I can go back to YouTube. I just take the opening paragraph in my description box. Andrew Kahn's short films. Guys, Andrew Kahn makes short films. I had no idea. Oh, I can't wait to get into this, my friend. I thought you had a tech channel. This is sweet, guys. I love finding these jewels on Facebook. Oh, and there we are. Okay, so look, you're gonna go back on to you're gonna just take the first. I think you guys know what that is. I wasted all that time. You know what the opening paragraph is on your YouTube channel, on your video. You're gonna expand on it a little bit, and you're gonna post your video in a blog site called Medium. Medium.com. Now, Medium.com is a blogging site. This is great for SEO. What I would recommend, however, is that you move your video to the top, the very top of this blog post, and that you put some fun copy underneath it, and it really needs to be fun copy. This is a place for writers, and so video is going to play well here if you have a great sort of intro and community that you go along with it. So post your blogs in Medium. I also want to show you guys this. This will not work for everybody. I want to show you LinkedIn. LinkedIn is another blog site. I didn't know if you guys knew this or not, but you can go into. I haven't been here in a long time. I have a person that does this for me, so I have to go find. Oh, write an article. So you go right here. It's right in front of your face. Go write an article, and this will bring you to LinkedIn Pulse. LinkedIn Pulse is like LinkedIn's own internal blog site, and you're just gonna type in your video title. You're going to type in, some introductory paragraph, probably going to be your description box. And then, guys, what you're going to do here is you're just going to paste the link to your video. It says video right here. You can paste the link. We can even, I think we can even post a live video link. So you could go live and then post this on. The thumbnail should show up right there. I mean, guys, this is brilliant. And then down here, you could post, paste the copy from Medium. Right? And then link to your channel. Your subscribe link. And then you're posting it here. Now, you're going to hit publish. Okay, and what that's going to do is that's going to send an alert to your entire network on LinkedIn. They're actually going to get an alert to that. So, that's why we use LinkedIn. The same is true for Medium, is if you go on to Medium and you follow 10 people and leave 10 comments on their blogs, on their, posts on Medium, and then you post your own Medium, you'll find the same is true. And why do you want to be posting on Medium? To get more views? Yes, to get more views, but also to increase the SEO ranking of your video. The more places that are posting your video, the more credit, the more SEO value your video is going to get. All right, so you've got Medium and you've got LinkedIn. Remember on LinkedIn, when you post on LinkedIn, that everyone that you're following on LinkedIn is going to get an alert to the fact that you just posted up a new post here on LinkedIn Pulse. That's also going to show up because these are searchable in Google. So these also are going to increase your SEO value. These are important tactics to follow when you're uploading a post. Now, it's taken me 45 minutes to sort of go through this content. It's going to take you maybe an hour after you upload. And that's why we start with best time to publish, because you can be publishing your video as unlisted, right? Leave it as unlisted for an hour. Go do all this stuff. So it's unlisted, and then you're uploading to Facebook, and then you're uploading to Twitter, and you're tagging people, and then you're kind of engaging in blog comments, and then you're posting on Medium and LinkedIn. And then I've got 2 more that I want to share with you, but you're doing all of this as unlisted. And then what you do is, at that best time to publish that the TubeBuddy tool gave you in the very, very beginning, that's when you make the video public. So the goal would be is that you've gathered up an hour of watch time, an hour of comments, an hour of viewer retention, and you're launching that video to the public, which will give it velocity, okay? Velocity. What that means is that it hits the ground with momentum. It enters into the YouTubeosphere with momentum, and this is a strategy that we use with our clients. We actually do run ads for them for about a week before the video goes live. So we start with watch time, and it's a tactic that I absolutely swear by. So that's sort of the workflow. And what you guys need to do is write a step-by-step process out where you can copy that workflow. And I'll show you a great way to do that. Let's see if I can do it on the TubeBuddy channel, is go and get TubeBuddy, okay? And you can get TubeBuddy if you already have the free version, or if you've got the lower version and you want to try out the full, punch. Go to thevideospot.net. Go to thevideospot.net/1penny, ONEPENNY. When you go there, you'll get the TubeBuddy full-on package for 1 penny, and you can try all of this stuff for a full month. After the month, I believe it puts you back to where you were, or maybe puts you on the $9 plan. But it gives you have access to all of this stuff. So if you've been waiting to upgrade, you've been thinking about upgrading, now is the time. If you've been playing on the free version, or you haven't got it yet, because you're just not sure if you want to pay for this, then go get started with that tactic. Now, here's what I wanted to show you. In TubeBuddy, they have a tool called the Upload Optimization Checklist. So let me go into my videos, and we get into the video manager. And I'm just going to pick my buddy Nick Nimmon's video. How many of you guys know Nick? If you guys know Nick, give me a thumbs up in the comments, or just say yeah if you know Nick. He's great. He does great stuff. You should definitely log into his streams. So down here, it looks like it hasn't sort of been added yet, and it's hard for me to show it on this one, which is too bad. But what I wanted to show you is playlist actions, upload checklist. Here's the upload checklist. When you download this version, when you have the full version, you can get an upload checklist put into your channel on the actual upload page. And if you guys want to get my workflow and you want to see how I upload videos, you can get into TubeBuddy, you can select my upload checklist, and you'll get, my process for Facebook, Twitter, blog comments, Medium, LinkedIn, and all the different things that I'm showing you right now. It's basically the training document that I give my girl, and you guys can do that. That's a good reason to get TubeBuddy if no other reason is. You'll have all the stuff we're covering today. So two more things I wanted to cover with you guys in terms of sharing your channel is number one is I want to share with you bots, okay? Bots are these, I guess it kind of counts as a Facebook share, as a Facebook Messenger. Facebook Messenger and Facebook are different tools, but I've got 74 active subscribers on my bot, and what this is a Facebook Messenger bot that when I automatically, let me see if I can find this here, engage, Groth tools. I want to show you auto posting. Here we go. So I actually have my YouTube channel set up on an RSS feed, which means that every time my channel uploads a new video, my bot subscribers will get a Facebook bot message to them right away. And let me show you some other YouTubers that are using this. Oops. Give me 1 second, see if I can find it. Because I know that I am, but I use it for a lot more. Here we go, Animal Facts. So Animal Facts is one of my subscribers. And this is what it looks like in the Facebook news feed. Let me make sure that I've got the right screen on OBS for that. I'm like moving. Yeah, okay. So what happens is I subscribe to his bot. And then every time he uploads a new video, it automatically feeds my Facebook Messenger with a click with the thumbnail and a link, right to his video. So I'm using Messenger bots. This account is free. It doesn't cost anything to use. Here's the Videolytics that we were talking about earlier. This is a brand new TubeBuddy feature, so we're so excited to see this. But you can see how the Facebook Messenger bot took me right to him. And another tool that we use is email marketing. I don't really have any pictures of that, so I'm going to kind of cut back to me for that one. The last thing I wanted to cover with you guys is email marketing. Okay, you should be growing a list. And if you're not, it's like, what are you doing? Like, guys, you've got to be growing a list. If YouTube changes the rules tomorrow, okay, my good friend, who I met on YouTube, we've become good friends. His channel got completely slammed by the YouTube ad policy. And let me tell you something, it hurts. It's hurting him financially. None of his new videos are being monetized. He has to start a new channel. Why? He doesn't have an email list. With an email list, you own it. You own all the people on that list. Now, having a Facebook Messenger bot list is similar, but it's not the same thing because at the end of the day, ManyChat owns the names, right? You only own the ability to contact them directly on Facebook. And if ManyChat goes under or changes their rules, you'll lose all of that. The only thing that you own is the list, and you should be making a list, gathering a list. You should be you should create, if you're a food channel, a mommy vlogger, whatever, then you need to have a newsletter subscribe list. Like, that's just the heart and soul of it. You need to have, like, hey, join my monthly newsletter, right? And you own that. You can always be sending your new videos out to your clients, or depending on your upload, or if you're uploading multiple times per week, send one email per week with links to all your different videos. It gives you so many advantages. Not only can you really target the people that want to hear from you, because when they're clicking on your links and stuff like that, then you get really great analytics from your email marketing company. We use a company called GetResponse, and I love them. But you also have the ability to see what type of content is really interesting to them. What if you send a link to 5 videos? Hey, here are the videos we did this week or this month. Check them out. Then you see that video number 3 got all the clicks. Well, you know to now make more videos like that. And it's these direct response analytics that really are, I think, advantageous to you and to your channel. So I want to thank you guys for watching today. We're going to go to some of the comments. We'll spend the next 10 minutes of our time doing some question and answer, but I really appreciate you guys logging in. It looks like we got 60 people watching now with a total of 70, I think, at our peak, which means we've retained a whole lot of viewers. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I want to ask you guys a quick favor. If you enjoyed the content on today's show, will you go to YouTube and search for Owen Video? Find my channel right here and leave a comment on my last video, my subscriber live Q&A. Although we are uploading a new video today, leave a comment with your top questions on any one of my videos. We will pick we're going to pick a bunch of those questions. We're going to be making our content for the next season based on the questions that you guys ask. So we would love to have you engage with us on that, engage with me on that channel there. I've got a new video that goes out weekly. We also do a Facebook live show on my Facebook channel on Wednesdays. That show is repurposed on iTunes and becomes our podcast. So you can go to Facebook, iTunes, or YouTube, search for Owen Video, and you'll find me there. Big shout out to the Average Dan. Great to see you. $5 to the super chat function. Appreciate that, Dan. Obviously, you're putting value on our content and what we're doing here today. So I appreciate you guys, or I appreciate you, throwing down $5 and just saying thank you. Andrew Kahn is saying Owen is a model. Yeah, I wear my cleavage shirts. Check this out, because I have a cancer scar here, and it looks like cleavage. But I used to always wear my shirts up like this. That was just my style. But now I wear them like this, so that you could see the scar. So I doubt that that's what you were referring to, Andrew. But I like to at least show some skin where I can, where it's appropriate. Valksy Poo, let me just kind of come back here. RL Cannibal says, great advice so far. Thank you, Owen. You are welcome, and appreciate you watching. Ellie and Gramps is saying, so that's basically networking using Facebook. It is. It's very similar, guys. Everything that you're doing here is building audience. You know, what I didn't mention is the Chamber of Commerce. Like, how many of you guys, by a show of hands, literally leave the hand emoji or a fist bump emoji, leave the hand emoji in the live chat, just by a show of hands, if you guys want to be doing YouTube as your full-time business, like whether you're a business owner growing a channel, or whether you're a vlogger trying to make money on AdSense and being a YouTube celebrity, which is totally cool. Let me know in the comment section below, because everything you're doing is building audience. You should be if you're a vlogger and you're growing a cooking show, you should be at the Chamber of Commerce. You should be stepping into BNI meetings, and you should say, I'm a YouTube vlogger. I'm looking to work with companies that want to advertise on my channel. What is the problem with this? I feel like so many times YouTubers are so interested in, you must find me. I have to be discovered, right? And it's sort of this there's a little ego there, and guys, I'm the same way. I'm not trying to knock you. I definitely want brands to discover me and prospect me and say, Owen, we found you. We loved you. We will give you $1,000 to do a video about us. That's what I want. But it doesn't happen, guys. It doesn't happen every day. It does happen sometimes. You've got to go out and find these people, guys. You got to go find them. Go to your Chamber of Commerce. Say, I'm looking for someone to sponsor my channel for, and then when they talk, you say it's $150. You just made $150 and all it cost you was the meeting at the Chamber of Commerce. So I didn't talk about some of those things because those require sort of like a pitch and having more of a professional approach. And I know not everybody has that. Some of you guys have full-time jobs. But if you're doing that, you should be doing that. You should be going to mixers. You should be going to BNI meetings as a substitute because BNI is expensive. You should be going to coffee connections for $5 a pop and introducing your channel there. You should be going to any place where you can be meeting people. Get business cards made that just say your channel, and that's it. And it just draws people into your channel. So Beanie Draws is saying, my philosophy is you shouldn't beg for subs. You should earn them. I agree entirely. You're not asking sub for subs. I don't believe in that. I believe that you guys are too mature for that and you're too serious. If you've been with me for an hour, then 45 minutes even, like you're committed to your channel. Spend more time building value for your videos and let the subscription be the natural process of that content. Remember, in your videos, you should be asking them to subscribe. Okay? So, walk away. Try to get away from the, hey, new videos out, right? Because this is what I see you guys doing. Or not you guys, but I see people, hey, new video dropped on YouTube today. Like, BFD. Like, you've got to place value. Hey, what are the 3 best chilies in America? Well, you'll find out on our next video. Write something intriguing. Right? Not just, hey, I dropped a new video. Grind for subs and work on bettering your content, Unicorn. Yep, absolutely right. At Your Driver Mike says, absolutely joining a community is key. I'm a top contributor in an Uber driver forum, which is my channel market. Plus, it's fun to talk with everyone. I love that, Your Driver Mike. My aunt is sort of trying to do the same thing on Instagram. She's the Uber experience. So you may want to, Mike, if you're still watching, join her. Tell her you saw me on TubeBuddy. And she's doing it wrong. Julie, you're doing it wrong. She's trying to create a whole new market around her. You've got to go out to where the market is and engage with them. Potato Gamer saying, good job on your vids. Thank you so much. Maybe you're talking to me, maybe not. Pivy Project is saying, none of my Facebook friends are interested in any of my videos. Yeah, I know. You've got to get into subgroups. Your mom and your aunts and your cousins are tired of you posting videos and saying a new video dropped, okay? New video out today. Or saying this video, will show you the 3 steps, or saying something like this video outlines why I love lavender essential oil, right? You just gave away the video. Instead, you need to say, hey, here's 3 great ways to relax that you probably won't hear from your doctor, right? Create intriguing content. Create an intriguing title. And then guess what, guys? Use that same title on LinkedIn. Use the same title on Medium. Use the same post on Instagram. It's really... that's the process there. Danielle Branch is saying, hey, a good tip, Square Video. Danielle Branch, good to see you, as always. Looking at, I have a Facebook page. Just Sonoma saying, I have a Facebook page dedicated to my channel, and I'm in groups. Yeah, guys, get in groups and engage in the groups. Now, Andrew Kahn, okay, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to what Andrew Kahn said about forums. Engaging in groups. You have to be in groups that are targeted towards your channel. Get out of the sub for sub, YouTube sharing communities. Those might be great for growing your channel and getting like strategies and tactics, but it's not where you want to be for actually getting people to watch your videos and click on them. You want to be, if you're a cooking channel, get into cooking shows, get into mommy vlogger groups, and test those groups. Engage 3 times before you post any of your own content. And when you do, post it sparingly, once per week. Try to get conversation around it. Hey guys, I posted a new video on my channel about using spices, using Thai spices. Let me ask you guys, what are your favorite spices to use? And then you've got a link to your channel in the comments, but you've also got a conversation going around your video. My buddy who I was talking about earlier is texting me right now. So Andrew Kahn is saying forums could be more helpful. I think that is that's it's like a qualitative statement, right? Based on where you're more likely to engage. I love forums. I actually had included them on my list today, but I don't strongly engage in forums. So I felt like adding it to the show today would be, a little inauthentic. Forums are a great way it's the same thing as Facebook, and you can add, channel links in your signature and stuff like that. So I really like forums. I don't really use forums anymore. It's just not part of my workflow. I'm more of a Facebook guy. So I want to encourage you guys also definitely to get into forums, especially, again, not YouTuber forums, right? Not share for share forums. You want to get into forums that are where your target market is, and you need to be engaging in that. For jab, 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 right hook, right? You need to be engaging 3 times a week for every one post that's self-promotional, okay? Or better yet, have someone unrelated to your channel posting your links. There's some value there, but absolutely, Andrew, I agree with that. And forums are better if you guys are already in forums, So James Lawson is saying, I have started making Square video for Facebook, shows better up on mobile, which is over 60% of the viewership. Yeah, guys, Square videos for mobile, even portrait videos for mobile. I was experimenting with portrait video yesterday. A little bit harder to edit, but still looks amazing. And I don't know if you guys noticed how I went from like a full screen Square to a meme look. I mean, very captivating on the eyes. So I love that James Lawson Smith is doing that. He's right about a couple things, guys. 60% of the viewership on Facebook and Instagram is it's all mobile. Instagram, it's going to be even more. It's all mobile. So you need to be editing for mobile, and you need to edit in Square. Square gets something like 23% more shares and likes on Facebook and on social media. So find a way to make previews for your videos and make them in Square and get those out. Unilicious is asking about Square video dimensions. I think we covered that. As long as it's 1:1, 1080 by 1080, 100 or 1000 by 1000. Andrew Kahn is saying maybe we could add something like that for TubeBuddy, a way to shorten videos for trailers. I'll talk to Phil. I love that, man. I love that idea, especially if you could make it like a JIFF animation tool where you could pick the 10 seconds or you could pick the 30 seconds. And that way, the first 30 seconds of your video is sort of a teaser. And then you could cross-upload to Facebook. Could be awesome. So, guys, with that, our show has come to an end. I'm sorry I did not get to all of your questions. But before we leave, I want to say what's up to Labanorth Gaming. I want to say what's up to Boris, Unilicious TV, Ellen Gramps, How to DIY... Christy D, How to DIY, John Wayne II, The Average Dan, Will Sackett, Tips to Heal, the MMA holes. So funny, guys. I love these names. Johanna Lee Randall. And you got so many great questions here. I'm sure Andrew is recording those, and we are going to come back to them on the next live. Until next time, guys, I'm Owen Video. You can check me out everywhere on the web. Facebook, Facebook Live every Wednesday, new podcast on iTunes every Friday, and of course, we've got a new video upload every live video on YouTube every Monday. I'm Owen Video. It's great to be here for the TubeBuddy channel. We love TubeBuddy and all they do. Air 5, we'll see you guys next time.